Namaste friends, welcome back to my channel. Friends, in my series of tutorials for my new beader friends, today I am going to show you how to bezel a 14 mm Rivoli crystal with peyote stitch. After bezeling the 14 mm Rivoli crystal, this would be the look from the back and the front. So let us see what all material do we need to make this Rivoli bezel. Here I am using this 14 mm Rivoli crystal in sapphire color. Then I'll be using these 11 O's. These are Miyuki Opaque Matte AB Black 11 O's. Then I'm using these 15 O's. These are Miyuki Duracoat Galvanized Gold 15 O's. Here I'll be working with Miyuki thread and size 12 beading needle. So let's get started. Friends, for making the bezel case for this 14 mm Rivoli crystal, we need 32 11 O's. So here I have picked up these 11 O's. These are 32 11 O's. Let us count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30 and 32. So now I'm bringing these 32 11 O's down towards the end of my thread like this. You can see, and now I'm going to tie a double knot here. This is the single one, and here I'm tying the double knot like this, very carefully, like this. So here, after tying the knot, we have made this ring, and now we are going to pass through all these beads and bring this tail in between the beads so that our knot gets secured. So here you can see I'm passing through the 11 O's and pulling in this tail in between the beads like this. Again, passing through the 11 O's and pulling in the tail like this. This way I'm passing through all the 11 O's and pulling in my tail of my thread in between the beads, and here is my last bead of the ring. So this is the look after completing this round, and you can see right now I'm exiting through this 11 O, and now after exiting through this 11 O, I'm going to pick up one more 11 O, and here in peyote stitch, this is our first row, and when we are going to add another row, this row will split into two. So as we skip this 11 O in between, this will go down, and the one we are going to add will sit up on this one, the one we are skipping in between. So here you can see I'm exiting through this 11 O. I have picked my 11 O, and I'm going to skip this next bead and pass through the third one. So like this. You can see the look. The one I added right now is sitting on the one I skipped in between. Again, I'm picking a 11 O. Once again, I will skip this. As I exit through this one, I will skip this next bead and pass through the third one. Like this. So this bead is sitting on the one I skipped in between. You can see our first row is splitting into two. So this is our first bead going down and the second bead going up. So this ring is splitting into two with one bead going down and another up, and these beads that we are adding right now will make our third row of this peyote stitch. So again, I'm picking up one 11 As I exit through this 11 I'm skipping this one and passing through the third one. Again, picking my 11 As I exit through this one, skip the second and pass through the third one. So my new bead is sitting on the second bead which I skipped in between. Keep your thread nice and tight here. Again, picking up one 11 skip the second and pass through the third one. So while adding this row in peyote stitch, we have to take care about the three beads. The first one is the one through which we exit, second is through which we skip, and third is to which we add our next bead. So here, after picking up one 11 right now I'm exiting through the first bead. I will skip the second bead and pass through the third bead to add my bead that I have just picked up. So here you can see these three beads that we worked on. Again, this will become my first bead, second bead and third bead. So I'm exiting through my first bead, picking up another bead, skip the second bead and pass through the third bead. So in this way, this bead that we added right now becomes our second bead, 1, 2 and 3. So this way I'm going to complete this round. Again, picking up one bead, exiting through this one, skipping second one and passing through the third one. So this way I'm going to complete this round and come back. Now I have reached the end of this round, and at the end I have these three beads, 1, 2 and 3. Now this is the bead through which I exit right now. And now I'm going to skip this one and pass through this. Picking up this bead, I'm going to pass through this bead, this 11 like this. So here you can see throughout the round we have got these beads, one up, one down, one up, one down. So this is the pattern we are going to get after completing this round. And you can see this 11 through which I am exiting right now is the first 11 that we exited through at the beginning of this round, and then we added this first 11 and then we started this round. So this is the first 11 through which we exited and added our first bead of this round. So here, while counting the rounds in our peyote stitch, we are going to count diagonally like 1, 2 and 3. We are not going to count this way. We are going to count 1, 2 and 3. As I had already told you in the beginning that our ring that we made at first has splitted into two, 1 and 2 beads, and the third one is this row which we added right now. Now we have 1, 2 and 3 rows of beads, and now I'm stepping up into this first 11 that I added in this last round, and now I'm going to add the fourth row of beads or fourth row of 11 to my peyote bezel case. So after exiting through this 11 I'm picking up one 11 and passing through this next 11. Only the first round, that is adding beads 11 O's or 15 O's whatever to the first round, is a bit typical. The next rounds are very easy as we are just going to add the beads in between these 11 O's. So here again I have picked up the 11 O and passing through this next 11 O, again picking up one 11 O and passing through the next 11 O. Always remember, when we do the peyote stitch in this ring or make a bezel case, we added 32 11 at the beginning. And after adding this row that we added previously, the beads have split it into half. So if we count from here, let us count. This was the first bead. So if we count from here, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So we added 16 beads, and in this round also we are going to add 16 beads. You can count here. Here I added 1, 2, 3 11 and now I am adding my fourth 11, fifth 11, sixth 11, seventh, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, and the last bead, that is 16th. So in every row, every next row, we are going to add half the beads that we added at the beginning. So we took 32 beads, and now after every row in this peyote stitch, we are going to add half of the beads. So we are going to add 16 beads, and after adding these 16 11 I am stepping up into the first 11 that I added. And I told you how our beads have split into halves. One has gone down, the other up, one has gone down, the other up. This way our beads, the first row, the beads in the first row, the first string has split it into two parts. Half have gone up and half gone down. And now, so here we have added 1, 2, 3 and 4 rows of 11 and now I'm going to add the fifth row of 11 so I'm picking up one 11 and passing through this 11 again adding 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this we are going to add the beads all through this round. For my new beader friends, I would suggest to please keep a check on the bead count, that it goes half of the ones that you added at the beginning. Otherwise, if you go wrong, you will have to start from the beginning. So it's better to keep a check by counting the beads while adding the new rows. So I'll just complete this row and come back. Now here I have reached the end of this row. You can see this bead is going down and I'm going to pass through this 11 like this. One more way of checking whether we are going right or wrong is this way: 1, 2, 3, then 2, then 3, then 2. This way, counting from upward, our beads will go this way: 3, 2, 3, 2 in this pattern. So if all our rows are going this way, then it means that we are going right. And now, after exiting through this 11 right now, I'm exiting through this 11 I'm going to step up into this next 11 like this. Now I'm going to pick up, after adding these 5 rows, let us count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 rows of 11 rows. I'm going to add 1 row of 15 rows. So here I have picked up 15 rows and passing through this next 11 row. Again picking up 115 row, passing through the next 11 row, picking up 115 row, passing through the next 11 row. So here we are just adding 15 rows in between these 11 rows. Like this. So here, this way I'm going to add 15 rows all through this round. And here I'm adding my last 15 row and into the 11 row. Like this. And we have to keep our thread nice and tight, and you can see after completing this round with 15 rows, our ring has come closer so that we can place our Rivoli into it and it won't fall down. So stepping up into this 15 row, again picking up 115 row, good. I'm passing through this next 15 row. I'm adding my next row with 15 rows again. So I'll be adding 15 rows in between the 15 rows that I just added. So this, again picking up 115 row and into the next 15 row, again picking up 115 row and into the next 15 rows. So you can see our beads are going this way, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So this is the second row of 15 rows. So it's a good check, 1 2 1 2 1 2, and this way we are going to complete this round. Now here, after adding these beads, you can see all our beads are going this way, 1 2 1 2 1 2, and now here I have reached this last one, and you can see the difference that I have not added any bead here. And now I'm picking up 115 and passing through this 15 like this. And now you can see the look, all our beads are going this way in pair. So now after exiting through this 15 I'm going down through this 11 into, we are going diagonally here into these two 11 and at the bottom, after passing through this 11 I'm going down vertically straight here. Now I'm going to place my Rivoli into the bezel case very gently. Like this. This is the back and you can see the front. And now we are going to close our bezel case. Now we are going to close the bezel case. So right now I'm exiting through this 11 So at the back I'm going to add a row of 15 So I'm picking up 115 and here passing through this next 11 picking up 115 passing through the next 11 again picking up 115 and passing through this next 11 I'm simply adding the row with 15 like this. and I'll be doing this all through this round. And here I'm adding my last 15 of this row like this, and you can see the look after completing this row. And now I'm stepping up into the first 15 that I added in this round. And now after stepping up into this first 15 of this round, I'm picking up one 11 and passing through this next 15, and now I'm skipping the next one. I'm not adding any bead here. Again picking up one 11, passing through this next 15 and skipping the next bead, not adding any bead here. Again picking up one 11, passing through this next 15, skipping the next bead like this, picking up one 11, passing through this next 15, skipping the next bead here, picking up one 11. So here you can see we are adding the 11 in a pattern, adding one 11, skip the other, adding one 11, and we are skipping the next one. And we would be doing this all through this round. As we have to close our bezel case, so we are just decreasing the number of beads in our bezel case. And here, after adding this last 11 into the first, after exiting through this last 15, I'm stepping into the first 15. So after completing this round, this is the look, and I'm stepping up into the first 11 that I just added. So we added 16 15s. Let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And now we have added 8 11s. If we count from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 11s. So we have decreased the number of beads. We have halved the number of beads here. And here, after exiting through this 11, I'm again going to add one row with 11s. So I'm passing through this 11, again picking up one 11, passing through the next 11. So adding my third 11, fourth 11, fifth 11, sixth 11, seventh 11, eighth 11. So after adding this 8th 11, I'm stepping up into the first 11 of this round. So this is the look after completing this round, and right now I'm exiting through this first 11, and now I'm going to pick up one 15. Here I'm going to add one round of 15, so I'm picking up one 15 and passing through this 11 that I added in the last round like this. So this is my first 15, picking up my second 15, third 15. I'm not skipping any bead here, so I'm going to add 8 15s here. So I have added 1, 2, and 3. I'll be adding my fourth 15, fifth 15, sixth 15, seventh 15, and eighth 15. So We have added 8 15s, and now I'm stepping up into the first 15 that I added in this round. Now I'm going to add 11 O's as we have got very little space left here. So we can't add 8 11 O's. We are going to add half its number. So we are going to add 11 O's in the pattern. 1 11 O, skipping other, 1 11 O, skip other, 1 11 O, skip other. In this way, we are going to add only 4 11 O's in this round. Let us count 1, 11 O, and skip the second one. Adding my second 11 O, skip the next one. Adding my third 11 O, skip the next one. Adding my fourth 11 O, skip the next one like this. So we have added 4 11 O's and stepping up into the first 11 O that I added in this round. And now we have to close our bezel case, and very little space left in between these 11 O's. So we are going to add 15 O's. My first 15 O's, second 15 O, third 15 O, and the fourth 15 O like this, stepping up into the 15 O, the first 15 O, and now I'm going to pass through only the 15 O's. Here I'm not adding any bead. I'm just passing through all these 4 15 O's that we added in this round to close our bezel case. So into the second 15 O, third 15 O, fourth 15 O, bring it closer in the center, again passing through the first 15 O's. So you can see all the 4 15 O's have come into the center and thus leading to the close of bezel case. Into the second 15 O, into the third 15 O, into the fourth 15 O. So here we have closed the bezel case, moving up into the 11 O, into the 15 O and the 11 O, and into this 11 O. Now we can tie our knot. Here you can see I'm going to tie this knot in between this 15 O and 11 O like this. One more knot just to secure my thread, stepping up into the 15 O, into this 15 O, into the 11 O, into these two 15 O's, into the 11 O, and into these two 15 O's, and we can cut our thread off. And this is our Rivoli bezel, our 14 Rivoli bezel with peyote stitch. You can see the back. Even the back looks beautiful when we work in pattern. We have worked in this pattern, and you can see the front. You can add embellishment around this bezel case and make it into the earring, or you can just add a loop over here and add the ear wire, and it will become a very cute little earring for you. So here we have completed our 14 Rivoli bezel with peyote stitch. I hope you would love this tutorial and find it useful for you. So friends, if you like my tutorials, please do subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to press the bell icon so that you may get notified when I'll upload my next video. Thank you.